Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video we are going to discuss about AWK. AWK is a separate scripting language that we can use in Unix programming. So here AWK will see or view the file as a record or a table, just like we did in SQL. If anybody have SQL, you can see that tables and record. So like that, in that view, the AWK will view the file. So it has two types of buffer. One is record buffer and second one is field buffer. So field buffer is nothing but, field is nothing but an attribute, and record is nothing but an element that is existing, that property or an attribute. And next, coming to variables, there are two types of variables. One is system variables and another one is user defined variables. We will discuss about user defined variables later, in this video only. So in system variables, these are the system variables that I had listed. One is nr, which returns the number of records that is presented in a particular file. Nf, it represents the number of fields present in a file. So field separator and record separator. If you see my previous video, you can see that delimiter, which is separating two fields like that. So here also we can specify the delimiter, but here we are having two types of delimiters. One is field delimiter and another one is record delimiter. So the delimiters are called as separators in AWK. So that is why field separator and record separator variables have came into the picture. And another one is output field separator and output record separator. Both these two categories are having same type of functionality. Okay, this is how we write AWK scripts. This is the structure of AWK script. Here we are having the begin section and body section and end section. So here you need to mention, I need to mention one thing. So here the body section will execute. If you perform or if you return any instructions in the body of AWK script, it will it will execute every time. It will execute for every field. So that means it will be a for loop. You can consider it as a for loop. And end section, if you want to print anything in the end, after performing the operation on every field in body, and then you need to write anything, then you need to do in end section. Here you need not do any print statements. You need not write, or you should not write any print sections here, because if you write any print sections or any print statements here, like print hello at the end of the body, it will execute for every record. So after executing the operations on every record, on every field, it will print hello. So that is why you should not write any instructions other than computational operations in the body section. If you need to write any messages, you need to do either in end section or in begin section. So these are the rules that you need to follow while you are writing a AWK script. So let's enter into the AWK script. See, here we are going to see some of the examples that you need to focus on. ls. See, here we are going to see some of the example. Let me view some of the files that I have. See, this is the employee file, and here we are having some fields. Field 1 is id, and second field is the name, first name or last name, like that. And here the designation and the department, and here the salary. So every field is separated by a delimiter called space. See, here I am mentioning that this is a field separator. See, here we separated the field by mentioning space. See, this is called the field separator, and here we separated the row by using a slash n, escape sequence character. And here we separated our rows using a tab space, means slash t, like that. So this is about the record separator and field separator. And if you want to print the content in a file, for suppose if you want to print any content in a file, then you need to hit this command okay, and the action is print, and then you need to enter the file name. File name is employee. See here, the this information has been again printed here by using the AWK. And if you want to print any particular fields, then you need to use $n. Suppose if I want to print second field, then I need to specify $2. So that is how we print the information using the dollar, I mean using the field variables. Dollar, suppose if I want to get the information of field 2, $2, and I need to know about the salaries. And let me introduce something new. NF returns the number of fields that we had discussed in the system, sorry, yes, that is system variables. And let me see what will be the output. Employee, see here we got the field, I mean second field Thomas, and their salaries as fifth, I mean 1 2 3 4 5, and the fifth field has been extracted. So this second field and this fifth field has been extracted when I give this command, because $2 is a second field, and $NF means number of fields, it returns the number of fields. In this case the number of fields is 5, number of field variable consists of number 5. So that is why fifth field has been extracted when it encountered NF. And now if you want to know, and I mean if you want to know how to write script, AWK script, so here we can do that by using AWK script vi sumx.awk. Here you need to save the file with .awk extension. Okay, hit enter, press I to go to insert mode. And if you want to if you want to begin, I mentioned about begin section in the I mentioned the begin section, and if it is your choice to mention the begin section or not. And if, you need to specify the body, print $2 /t, and here you need to be careful with while entering the characters, like our special, I mean our user characters, like happy or like that. If you need to hit, I mean if you need to write any variables like that, you need to mention them with double quotes /t. And if you want to mention /n also, you need to put double quotes around it. And $3 /t again. So I am using /t to get the clarity. So that's it, not for any purpose, other purpose. $4 /t and $NF. Okay, $NF. So this is how we write the script of AWK. And you need to write end section. It's your choice to write end section or not, but the body section must be written in the AWK script WQ. And if I want to perform any operation by using that script, we can do that now. AWK -f. F is nothing but a file name that we are going to use. That file name is sumx.awk, and the file name is, I mean the file, and employee. See here we got $2, $3, $4, and the fifth field. Except first field, we printed all fields by using the script language. And let me do some operations. You can do any operations you want. You can do multiplication, addition, subtraction, or anything like that. So let me show you an example for that one also. Okay, this is the book information. Right now I am showing the right now I am showing. So if I want to do some any operations, like, okay, if I want to know the book's cost, then I need to do, I mean, this is the book, this is the unit of books that we are having, and this is the cost for each unit. And if I want to if I want to compute the total cost of books, then what should I need to do? So here let me show a small example to write the total cost of each total cost of all books by using an AWK script. Vi books dot sorry books book dot awk. Okay, so in order to initial any variables, you need to do in begin section. You should not do in body section, as it is a loop executing one. If we kept total equal to 0 in body section, it will initialize every time as total equal to 0, so that the total cost will remain 0 at the end of the loop also. So that is why, to avoid that conflict, I am mentioning the total equal to 0 in the begin section, and again in body section I am mentioning item number equal to $1, because the item number is presented in the first field, and book equal to $2, the book name equal to $2, and book amount. See, here I am doing script. I am scripting without seeing the file, I mean without the data. While if you are new to AWK scripting, you need to see the data, and you need to write according to it. So here the book amount is $3 into $4, and that's it. And I want to store the total book amount. I want to store the book amount of each book into a variable called book amount, and I want to know the total cost of all books. So that you need to add the book amount to total variable, which we have initialized as 0 in before. Okay, now I need to print them. Print item number. Okay, item number, some space, I am giving some space, book. See, here we are using the variables itself, so that is why I am not mentioning any any double quotations like that. And again here I am mentioning the tab space here, so that is why I used the double quotes around it. And dollar book amount will be printed here, each book amount will be printed here. And again that I am closing the body section. In section I am going to show you the total amount that is computed by our body section will be printed here. Dollar total, yes, that is total. And we finished our AWK scripting language. Let me run. I am excited to run whether my AWK script will work or not. Sorry, AWK -f book dot AWK books. Hola, I mean we got success, but our variable, the total variable is not updated. I don't know why. I think there is a small correction in my logic. So like this you need to write the AWK script. So let me show you the script. book.awk. See, this is how we use the AWK scripting language in order to solve the general problems like C programming. General programs using C programming also can be done in AWK scripting language in Unix. So this is how we need to use AWK scripting language, but it only view the file as a context of record and field, just like our SQL. Remain that point, and the body will execute as a for loop in our C program. So a C programming. So these are the key points that you need to remember while you are dealing with AWK scripting language. This is what all I got for this video. In next video I am going to do some do videos about file system calls and network programming related to our Unix.